Evacuation. Nuclear strategy generally focuses on the destruction of military targets in order to minimize retaliatory strikes. Large 20 megaton weapons have in most cases been replaced by smaller, more accurate weapons and missiles. Your evacuation or shelter plans during a worsening crisis should be influenced by an assessment of targets in your area and where you're going. Airbursting a 20 megaton warhead would completely destroy homes up to 16 miles from ground zero. A 1 megaton warhead will destroy most homes with a circular area of 5 miles. If your home is closer than 10 miles from the nearest possible target, you need to evacuate to avoid blast and fire dangers. Avoiding dangers from fallout involves more uncertainties. Dangers from radiation can be avoided by evacuating westward to an area away from your targets. That's because generally the winds move from west to east, so if the target's here, fallout's going over here, you want to be over here, west of the impact. That's a graph there. That's 20 megatons, that's 1 megatons, and that's 200 kilotons. These supposedly are being phased out. The primary purpose of these was to have a huge range of effect, so that when they're shooting or they're dropping on their target, it's going to hit their target because of the range. These are more common because of technology, because we're able to make the missiles more precise. So here should be the focus, because there might still be some of these, but there's going to be more of these. That's your line, your stratosphere and troposphere. This is fallout. This is a 20 megaton, so it's shooting it way up here, way up in the upper parts of the stratosphere. A lot of this, it's going to stay up in the atmosphere for weeks to years. Radiation from this fallout is not as much of a concern as the nuclear winter concern. So pretty much it's going to stay up there for a while. This one here is the 1 megaton. Doesn't go as high up, so it's going to have more of a tendency to come down while it's still in its radioactive form. Keep in mind the hot spots. If there's rain and snow, that could also bring a lot of this down before it's completely decayed. This here is affected by all kinds of winds, crosswinds, upwinds, downwinds. So it's staying up there for a while. This is more affected by downwinds. So like if it's here and it's blowing eastward, you want to be over here to avoid the fallout, right? And now keep in mind the fallout, if it's falling out, it's going to take 2 weeks for it to go from 1000 R to 1 R. So you want to wait a minimum of 2 weeks for it to be safe, for most of the radiation to have decayed. Down here, this is the range of destruction. So with a 20 megaton, the range of destruction of homes, wood frame homes, is 16.5 miles. Over here is 5.5 miles. The happy medium is 10 miles. So you want to be at least 10 miles from any potential target, right? That's pretty much the happy medium. You want to be on the ultra safe side, you want to be at least 16.5 miles from any nearby targets in case they use a 20 megaton on it. That's pretty much it. Just with the fallout, keep in mind the possibility of hot spots from rain and snow, and that pretty much covers that one. All right, have a good one.